A total of 14 bodies were recovered while over 170 people are still missing after a glacier break in Uttarakhand's Chamoli district resulted in an avalanche and huge floods in the Alaknanda and Dhauliganga rivers on Sunday morning, forcing the evacuation of thousands and damaging both houses and the nearby Rishiganga and NTPC power projects. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat has announced Rs 4 lakh compensation for the family of those killed. Rawat also said teams from the police, the army and the ITBP as well as from the national and state disaster response forces were doing their best to save the lives of the workers at sites affected by the disaster. Over 170 labourers, 148 employed at the NTPC plant and 22 at Rishiganga are said to be missing, a spokesperson said while quoting the project in charge. The centre on Thursday has served new notices to Twitter to block 1,178 accounts suspected to be linked to Khalistan sympathizers or backed by Pakistan over the misuse of the micro-blogging platform regarding farmers' protest. The fresh trouble for Twitter comes after the central government's earlier move of blocking 257 accounts on Twitter, Times of India reported. Sources said that Twitter is yet to comply with the directions issued under Section 69A of the IT Act. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Sunday said he did not promise Shiva Sena, then BJP's partner, to share the Chief Minister's post if the alliance retained power in Maharashtra after the 2019 Assembly elections. Shiva Sena, which ditched the BJP soon after the polls to form the government with NCP and Congress, shot back wondering what took the senior BJP leader over a year to come out with its version of so much discussed topic in the state politics. I don't make promises in closed rooms. Whatever I do it openly. I don't do politics in closed rooms, Amit Shah said after inaugurating a private medical college at Kankauli in Sindhudurg district. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will reply in the Rajya Sabha on discussions on motion of thanks to President's address. The discussion on the motion has been the main business transacted by the House over 3 days, in which 50 members from 25 parties participated, an official statement said. The first 6 sittings of Rajya Sabha during the ongoing budget session have proved productive, with the House recording productivity of 82.10%. During the sittings, the House witnessed a 15-hour-long debate on the motion of thanks on the President's address in the upper house. VK Sasikala, the sacked AIADMK chief released last month after a jail term for corruption, signaled that she planned to be a disruptor for Tamil Nadu's ruling party ahead of approaching state polls as she defiantly displayed its flag on her car as she headed to the state by road. Sasikala, 66-year-old, is returning to Tamil Nadu for the first time since her release on January 27th after a 4-year jail term for corruption. Till now, she was in Bangalore, where she was treated for COVID. While she was in jail, she was removed as AIADMK chief and expelled by E. Palaniswamy, the man she had handpicked as chief minister, as part of a compromise he reached with rebel-turned-deputy O. Paneerselvam.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.